What is good, everybody? It is March 4th, 2026, 5 p.m. That means it is time for Film and Box Office News Live. The Council of Comics. It's episode 177. We're doing the Big Sick. Part 2 of Cliff's ROMCOM trilogy. Yeah. So we're back in 30 seconds, everybody.
Day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
What is going on here? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the world's greatest comic book channel with the world's greatest comic book shows for the world's greatest comic book audience trying to win the world's greatest monthly giveaway on one of the world's greatest live streams, the Council of Comics. As always, the loyal council, C. Vizzle, Phil, Green Shirt Guy, and Clifford. How are y'all today?
Been sick all weekend.
Tired.
Been good?
Been sick all weekend, but I'm here.
I didn't even have time to change my shirt. Like, I've been ripping and running since like 10 or 11 o'clock this morning.
I gotta get ready to go back to a full week of work.
Aww.
And my body
No,
is
my
still
hand.
Get used to those
readjusting.
days off. All right, so it's Sunday night, film and box office news. What I'm doing right now is just getting your hashtag ready. First hashtag. My internet is slow. Probably gonna. Yep, it is slow. Let's see if I pop this out and go to the Wi-Fi.
How's everybody's weekend?
Went and saw Dusty Slay on Friday.
Saw Scream.
Calculating.
Dusty Slay.
Yeah.
Calculating.
He was at part
I
of it.
watched.
Recalculating.
There you are, Sam.
Huh. Recalculated.
Joe Coy, I think, is
I
coming.
watched-
You guys can continue
what's
talking. I'm
it,
just doing so.
What's that movie? Godzilla War Monsters or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
I watched that for the first time ever.
King of Monsters.
King of Monsters?
Yeah,
King of
I watched
Monsters.
that for the first
That's
time.
the best one. To me, that's the best one.
I can see why, because the villain pissed me off. The villain was the mom. I don't care what nobody said.
The mom.
The mom was the villain.
The mom was the villain. Wait a second. That would be
Yes.
What movie was
Talk
that?
with too many L's. Godzilla, King of Monsters.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the mom was quite the villain. You know.
Yeah, she was the main villain to me.
Is that all right? See, Vizzle?
You got too many L's.
There's too many L's.
If
No,
put
I
too many
copied
L's,
it
I'll-
from your thing. So, yeah.
You know,
Oh, guys,
it's my fault.
make sure you add the 3 L's in that bad boy, because I ain't not going back to that. Cool out always. That's what
Yes,
you gotta
sir.
do.
Is it
If you
3
want to
L's?
find out what that, yes. If you want to find out what that means, check out me and 22 Comics, his uncensored show that we did earlier this week. Then you'll find out what that means. We had a great time there.
Oh, all right, let's get into it. Phil's gonna give us the lovely box office for this week. It went up about 40 million from its very
Yeah.
abysmal 60. But, 100 is not a lot, but
He had a big
it's enough.
movie come out
Yeah.
this week. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. When I looked at the number, I wasn't impressed of what it
So
made.
you went about 40 million. We went from 61 to 103.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
For the weekend, yeah, number one, Scream 7, bringing in 64,100,000 opening weekend. Let's see if it had a worldwide 97,200,000.
I wonder if it's open everywhere though.
I don't know.
I
I've been seeing a lot of
And I don't know enough about
commercials
horror movies to
for
know
it.
whether they don't do well in certain markets overseas.
I saw it, and it's a Scream movie. And it was funny because I was like, I haven't seen like Scream, like I've seen like the first and second one. So I was like, man, I hope they have like a recap, or I hope I don't need to know anything.
Did the killer wipe the blood with his right hand or his left hand?
No, I don't. Yeah, good question. I don't know.
I'm going to
So
check it out.
do they give you a recap?
Kind of. Like really, you only need to really see like the first Scream, and I think you're good. Like,
Yeah.
they kind of do in a weird like way. In a weird, kind of Scream. But like I said, it helps to see like the first one. I kind of enjoyed the movie. Like it was fun.
Good.
It was a Scream movie.
The original came back, right? The original girl.
Nev Campbell, yes.
She came back.
Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox has always been there, right? She hasn't left.
From day one. Yeah.
Yeah, but she only has in the last one. She only has a cameo.
Yeah.
Does she still look like she got too much work done?
In the last one, yeah. I'm hoping.
I'm saying in this one though.
I don't know.
Courtney.
Listen, I stupidly should have gone to seen this, and I forgot that it was out because I try to support my Scream films.
And that's not to throw shade on her because I think Aniston's done a little too much too. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Actually, I think Jennifer Aniston has had the least.
Yeah, but she looks okay from here up. From here down, it looks like her face got stretched.
Well, no, but I don't think it got stretched. I think her cheeks came down, as with most women.
And then she went and stretched them, so they didn't. It looks
no,
like she got work done.
No offense, Cliff. She looked like she got just about almost the same amount of work done as Monica.
And here's the thing: if that's what makes you happy, who am I to judge? But I think I like women who age gracefully. That's fine by me.
Yeah. Like, look at Felicia Rashad. That is a gorgeous, classy woman.
That was one of my first crushes. Felicia Rashad.
I'm not a huge fan of Goldie Hawn, but she still looks okay. And she's in her 70s at this point. Diane Keaton, right before she passed away, looks the same.
Oh, Diane Keaton was keeping everything together.
She just didn't age.
Right. Dang, Joe.
Yeah, Joe's just like
Joe. 7 was trash. Do not even waste time on it. Completely misleading. Not worth wasting the money or time on it.
Wow.
3 out of 10.
I enjoyed. Me and my girlfriend went to it Thursday night. I got some Nathans and enjoyed the movie.
Nathan's?
I'm gonna go see it next week.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's there's one like scene in it, and it was like, the death is like ridiculous in itself, but I was like, green shirt guy would be going off about this scene. He's gonna be like, all right, this is a bit extreme and ridiculous.
Well, since I won't see it till it's streaming, I don't have to worry about it.
But 64,100,000 Scream 7. Number 2 is GOAT, 12 million. Wuthering Heights, 6,952,000.
21 Pilots.
21 Pilots, number 4, More Than We Imagined, 4,300,000.
You got that right.
That's a concert movie, right?
More Than We Imagined. You got that right.
Epic Elvis Presley in concert, 3,505,000.
Josh said he really liked that Epic movie.
Okay.
Okay.
That's like is that just is it like him in concert? Is that just is it like
Yeah.
Crime 101. I'd like to
I do
kinda
want to see this.
3,421,000. Number 7 is I Can Only Imagine 2 with 3,135,000.
I can only imagine.
Then Help, number 8, 2,820,000. How to Make a Killing, 1,502,000 from A24. And number 10, Zootopia 2, 1,438,000. Going up to 1,859,000,000. Avatar, number 11, Fire and Ash, 1,240,000. And Solo Mio, Masame, Pretty Derby, beginning of a new era. Yeah, that sounded like an anime.
Yeah.
And we'll just go down. And Obex is number 38 this weekend at the box office, making $1,054 in 2 theaters.
What's that about?
Connor Marsh's secluded life is disrupted when he plays the Obex game. His dog Sandy disappears, blurring reality and game. Connor enters the Obex world to rescue Sandy, navigating its strange realms.
All right.
Fantasy sci-fi. 90 minutes. Okay. Lovely box office.
All right.
And
Thank you, Phil. That was wonderful.
sorry you didn't like it, Joe. I kind of love the movie though.
Oh, I watched the movie you watched a couple weeks ago this weekend, Phil.
Oh, what'd you watch?
Song Sung Blue.
Okay.
It was good. It's not what I was expecting at all.
No, it's a good movie.
I thought it was a biopic, and I got about 10 minutes. And I'm like, oh, this is not what I think it is. I mean, it's
Oh, you
sort of
thought it was
different.
like a Neil Diamond bio?
Right.
Yeah, okay. I was like, well, it is kind of like a biopic. It's just not
Right.
about like him.
Right. And then the part with the wife in the front of the window, I was like, I saw that coming. I'm like, no. I'm screaming at the TV as it's about to happen, too. I don't want to know if anybody's going to watch it.
I finished Night of the Seven Kingdoms, season 1. It was pretty
Oh,
good.
the Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta sit through it. I gotta watch
It's pretty good. It's not Game of Thrones, you know what I mean, like level, but it's a nice little side story, small story about an important part of the lore. About he's supposed to be the greatest knight eventually that was ever in the realm, Sir Duncan the Tall. But he sure enough, he don't start out that way. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
When he starts off that way, there's nowhere to go. If he starts off that way, there's nowhere to go.
Well, he could stay that way.
Right, and then it's a boring plot. Oh, you're the
Right.
greatest, and you're still the greatest at the end. There's great character.
He gets. I mean, if he's got more stuff to go through, it's crazy. So he's already been through a lot. But that was pretty good. We finished with Kamaria the Bridgerton season. Cliff, you finished
I gotta
Bridgerton?
watch that. Oh,
Yeah,
Never watched it.
the last 4 episodes came out and we watched that. Satisfying ending. I mean, it's Bridgerton. You know what I mean? It's that. But I'll tell you one thing about Bridgerton that I was telling her that I was getting mad about, and they do address it on the season somewhat. The whole class issue about society, how they don't allow the high class people to marry like the maids or anybody that's low class, or they would be shunned by the family. And they were having like this, that one of the Bridgerton brothers fell in love with a girl who's half nobility and her mother was a maid. but she would be illegitimate and all that. So the whole thing was he asked her to be a mistress, and she's like, oh my God, oh heck no, I need my integrity, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that everybody was like, oh my God, you cannot marry her or else she will be shunned from society. And I was like,
So it's historical.
this is so disgusting.
So it's
So
historical.
disgusting.
Right, I was gonna say Bridgerton is not historical in many aspects, but the class system, homegirl left that intact and was like, we're gonna play with this game. We're gonna play with this.
It's disgusting though, but they think it's like honorable, like to shun your family if they marry like somebody that's poor and all that. Like,
well,
and it did. To be fair, they do address it in the final season, and people are having problems with it. My problem was they weren't having enough problems with it.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean?
You got to look at it from the people with just, again, I always play devil's advocate. The people with money. How many people, and we see it today even, where somebody marries someone and they're only getting, and what they don't realize is the person's marrying them just for their money, and then they divorce them a year later and take half their money. So if you marry someone that already has money, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but they're not doing it on that basis. They're looking down on these people.
Though. That's how, I guarantee you that's how it started.
No, they're looking. I feel
that
like
based
they're
on
looking down on them.
No, they are looking down on them, and I was gonna say that's completely this is old school classism.
Yeah,
you know, and and by the way, modern classism still works, and shunning family members for BS you don't understand is happening every single day.
Yes, and that's also going to be part of the movie that we watched. That also
absolutely, which
funny
is
how things transition, eh? How things work
That's
so
a
well.
very good transition. Wow, that was smooth.
But we'll talk about that a little bit. But anybody else see anything else before we draw our first duck?
Watch something else this weekend. I just can't. I got medicine head, and I can't remember what it is right now.
I was watching that Godzilla movie like around 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, I watched just Scream 7. Scream 7, I think, was the big one this week.
I started the new season of Drive to Survive.
I need everybody in chat add an extra L and pull.
Pull.
Oh yeah, I only got 3 entries. You gotta put that extra L in there. It's pull. Green shirts are pull out always. All right, I'm gonna give you guys 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm going slow so you can take it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. Oh wait, no. I gives you an extra couple seconds. Oh, come on. What are we doing here? That's on my mouse. All right, 3. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Draw. I see you, number 9. All right, right around it goes. No, where it lands, nobody knows, but it lands on your name. It'll be a ticket to the really big show. No potential scam here. Canadian survivalist.
Hey.
Canadian survivalist. You know what's a creepy thing? Speaking of, I just got interrupted by a phone. You know what's a creepy thing now? Sometimes you get phone calls. It will already have their name. And it's not saved in your phone, but it shows their name.
Mine says maybe so-and-so.
Yeah. That's called caller ID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Clip. You just relieved me right there. Thank you.
Just, yeah.
I did not think about that.
We've had that for some time. It's just digital.
What about remember caller ID? Oh my goodness.
Forget caller ID. Remember star 69?
Star 69. No, star. What was the one that? It was was it 67 or 65 where they did something else? Oh,
it was like star.
I remember you couldn't call me till after 9 p.m.
That's right, because you run your minutes.
I didn't have that. Mine was 7, but I do remember when I first started dating my wife. And if anybody knows the Rochester area, I lived in Henrietta, which is like 20-25 minutes maybe from Brockport, and it cost me money to call her before 7 o'clock, but it cost her nothing to call me. So I would call her like, "Hey, I'm home," and she would call me back, and it was free. It was so stupid. It's the same distance, but it was not long distance for her.
The days of minutes. For those of you out there that don't know what the days of minutes are, at one point, we would pay a certain amount of money every month to only use the phone for a certain amount of minutes between, what was it?
7 and 7, right?
9 and what was it? 9 and 9,
so
right?
usually it was like 9. It was like 9 to 7, but then some plans offered you 7 to 7, and of course we had the MCI plan for Canada, so that we could have 9 p.m. to 7 a.m., but we also had 10 cents a minute for Canada on weekends.
How about this one?
Amazing.
How about this? Remember when they added rollover minutes? If you didn't use your minutes, you could roll them over to the next month.
Yeah,
Yep, I remember that.
I mean, they came up with all sorts of shenanigans until there was just nothing left.
And now, if they make a mistake, they screw you over and tell you they can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yep, and they'll give you.
I'm looking at you, Optimum.
$2 credit. Oh, we're so sorry. Here's your $2 credit.
I'm looking at you, Optimum.
I'm looking at them too, but I'm not going to complain.
I was out of internet service for 16 days. You know how much they offered me? $7.06.
Wow.
Screw
That's
them.
so funny that you say that when they told you that they couldn't do anything. That's also in the movie today. Remember when he goes to the Burger King or whatever the thing to get the burger?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I think that guy just didn't know how to use the machine.
I don't know. I can't do that.
All
right. No arranged marriages. No arranged marriages is the new hashtag. That banner is at the bottom. Just a couple stories I wanted to talk about before. One, does anybody see the new Mortal Kombat trailer?
No.
Yeah.
Is that Carl Urban? Is that Carl Urban?
Yeah.
Yes.
This trailer is phenomenal.
He plays Johnny Cage.
Okay. I must have forgot that. Okay.
This trailer is phenomenal. Like they jumped Mortal Kombat up to that next level.
Yeah.
Like the cinematography, the whole storyline of it.
You hope the storyline. You don't know.
Well, just from the trailer with the storyline.
It could take some.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the storyline. I'm not talking about the storyline of the movie. I'm talking about like the plot of it all.
Oh wait, Green Sugar, let me tell you, the fact that this trailer has more plot in it than the entire last Mortal Kombat film.
Yeah,
that's probably true.
Yeah.
It already elevates it.
I've been burned by enough trailers at this point that I go in guarded for the most part now. Unless it's a movie that I'm not worried about.
And no one can blame you. No one can blame you.
Yeah.
Like
Carl Urban is the star of this
movie with my kids. Like I'm not worried about it. So if the plot goes all over the place, I'm not worried about it. But like a movie like this, there's expectation.
Yeah. Like the last one, you didn't really know who the main person was, but Carl Urban is the main character of this movie.
Actually, that storyline makes the most sense. Because what was it, Liu Kang in the last ones? And that makes no sense because if you're in Liu Kang's world, you've probably already seen all this craziness, over the years, or already heard about it. Whereas he's like a prize fighter and just gets kind of thrown into it.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Yeah. I'm excited for this. There's Shao Kahn.
Is Goro in this one? You know?
Didn't Goro get killed in the last one?
I think he did.
I didn't.
Probably, but I'm gonna say probably.
But also,
combat and
what is it, Kung Lao or something? He was killed in the last one, and he's back in this one.
Yeah, he's just like one of those characters you kind of want to see. Like,
that's Kung Lao right there, isn't it?
T-Rex in a Jurassic
Park. They bring him back. He was killed in the last one.
Oh, but his eyes are all bleeding, so maybe he's
Liu Kang looking like Ryu with the Ken outfit on. Yes, I think this is gonna be
I think it's gonna be good. You know, I mean, Mortal Kombat has but I feel like
it's gonna be better than the first one.
Right. It's better than the first one. Great.
If it's good in the realm of the Dungeons and Dragons movie, good, where it doesn't take itself way too seriously and just has fun, that's all I need.
Oh, I was gonna say, based on the trailer, it's gonna have fun because just what's his name alone, is he's very like, what? It's very like, are you serious? Is this really happening? You want me for what? Like, he's very like, haha, you know, like this can't be. But off we go.
Ooh, I'm blowing people out of the water in the chat. Let me know if you want to get blown out the water. I'll blow you out the water in the chat.
We all know how great vertical check. All YouTube wanted was for us to use vertical check. You know?
The hammer comes down.
The hammer comes down. It's real easy, guys. It's real easy. All right, so that's Mortal Kombat. The other thing I wanted to talk about real quick was Paramount is now the lead to get Warner Brothers.
Interesting.
Netflix is out. Netflix says, give us our 3.5 billion and we're out of here. So they get 4.5 billion for somebody else coming in and basically taking it from them. Yeah.
Call me conspiracy theorist, but it almost feels like they did that on purpose. Like, we'll get in there, but if we don't get it, it's fine, because we'll just take our money and run at the first sign of whatever.
That's like the least of my problems with this diabolical spectacle.
The diabolical spectacle?
Yeah, like this is exactly what our antitrust laws were designed for. And we live in an era of no one. We live in the peak era of no one giving a damn, and there's nothing good to come of this.
It's called the era of no accountability, Clifford.
I've also called the era of you got no shame anymore. Okay,
just call me crazy, but we didn't complain about this when Disney bought Fox and Disney bought Star Wars.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Not as much as you're complaining now.
No.
Oh, no. I disagree. I'll give you a hard disagree on that.
Yeah,
I'll give you a hard disagree on that. People were up in arms about
people were, but I don't remember any in this chat complaining about it like that.
I wasn't part of your group.
Well, then you weren't paying attention.
I think you're wrong,
but because I remember a lot of people were against that.
This is different because this.
And even then,
DC Comics could be in trouble now.
Even when they bought Fox, they still told them you gotta break it up. You cannot take sports and news. You have to break it up, right? No one here is
but why would Disney care? Because they already had ESPN in their own news. They don't give a crap about that. Of course they don't really care. At least I'm just saying there was the air of separation. They already had ESPN. Why do they care?
Anyhow, this is just worse because it would just mean all of our entertainment is owned by like 3 people, and that's that.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Yeah, that's pretty sad. It does take away from the creativity of things. You know?
Yeah.
Like C-Bizzle was saying before, this could hurt DC.
Film and otherwise.
As far as James Gunn's trying to be creative with it and move forward and do something different without anybody coming in and trying to mess with it. Now they already made it known. Yeah, we're coming in and we're gonna mess with it a little bit. Which I mean, it could help if they do it right, but we'll see. It's a new era in studio land. It's really not. I mean, I have a feeling like back in the days, it was somewhat about the art. Back in the days, there was money. There was the money part of it. You know what I mean? But there was also very artistic, creative things coming out. No,
But
not that
at
many
the upper
people take
levels,
those
the
chances.
people pulling the levers with the money, they don't, whatever
Yeah,
can make the most money.
they're
they-
more.
It's
It's
the
like
shareholders.
they want to be the people in front of the camera. You know what I mean? Like they want to be popular instead of the movies themselves and the actors themselves.
Well,
Do you think it'll actually go through?
Yeah, because it'll go through because Trump wants it to go through. Simple as that.
It's the shareholders too that kills creativity because they want to make sure they get their money back. I see it
Correct.
all through my hobby, from comic books to video games to movies, television. Corporation kills creativity, and that's a hill I would die on.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I've never seen not
They've
one
heard
time a
this for years.
corporation.
They don't care.
They
don't care.
A corporation enhance creativity, not once. As you tell, I'm I'm anti-corporate.
Corporate.
Yeah. It's one of the things I love about you most.
Is it to me? It's not that it's corporate; it's corrupt corporation. You know what I mean? Is it so that every time it becomes a corporation, it's corrupt? Possibly. You know what I mean? But it's like there's laws in place.
Corporation.
And not every corporation is corrupt, but what I would say is corporate structure dictates things being done a certain way.
I agree.
100%.
100%. I agree with Greaser Guy on that one.
All righty.
Because let's for argument's sake, 10 years down the road, it's Council of Comics Inc. Don't think, even as much as we want to keep it all creative, at some level, it's out of our hands now, and it's all the shareholders. And it's going to be about money and numbers. It has nothing to do with whether, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Cliff will leave in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'll be gone. I will never, anything of mine that gains value, I will never. Never.
I don't see this going that way.
Well, I'm just playing an example.
No, I know you're giving an example. I know you're giving
the hypotheticals.
Like I don't see people buying shares of Council of Comics. Like I'd be on TV like, you sure you want to buy those shares?
I'll buy that for $1.
You sure? All right. No arranged marriages. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to put that in the comments section below. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, 2 of you out there?
Spelled it wrong.
I'm copying and pasting here, people. That's all I'm doing here is copying and pasting.
Maybe I typed it in fast.
It is spelled wrong, though.
No, I must have typed it in fast. That's fine. Keep it at that.
All right. 9 people. I'm going to give you guys 10 more seconds to spell wrong. Look what it is. Look what it is. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You know what? Because it's spelled wrong, I'll give you 15 more seconds and I'll make it worth $2. Ready? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. 3 people for the $2.
Me versus Joffrey. Me versus Joffrey. Me versus Joffrey.
It's gonna be Cliff.
Canadian
survival.
Called it.
Got it.
Be right back.
He pays attention at Canadian survivors. That's how he survives out in Canada. Paying attention.
Super Grover.
I do need another hashtag. Phil, can you give me a hashtag?
Oh, we'll just go hashtag Scream7.
Hashtag Scream7.
Easy. Easy for you guys.
Scream7. Copy. That's
That Scream 7.
I'm just gonna do a couple announcements and then we'll get into our main part of the show. There it is at the bottom. Scream 7, the final hashtag of the night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Young at Heart Foundation is a great organization run by our good friend Mike out in California. They do great things for kids out there awaiting medical procedures, not just kids, but adults as well. There's two ways you can help this organization. You can go to youngatheartfoundation.com, scroll down until you see this green register to become a donor button for Donate at Life America, because only 100,000 people are waiting for a life-saving transplant. And if you feel so, you can help them by registering to be an organ donor today. Another way to help is to sponsor a Hope Kit that's 100% tax deductible. You send funds in, they create great gift boxes for those patients. If there's another way you want to help Mike and the organization, give them a call at 323-396-9998. That's 323-396-9998. Clifford, do you have the Sunday lineup? Did you put one up?
I did.
Can you get that ready so you can show that? I forgot to bring that up. Or you can email info@youngatheartfoundation.com. Tell them the council sent you. Alternative, this is our home away from home. It's located in Hyde Park, New York, 870 Violet Avenue, Hyde Park, New York. Anthony has a great special for you guys out there that are not getting your comic books. I saw some people out there. There are other, I won't name names. There's other people doing the pull lists and stuff, and they're charging you cover price. They're charging you cover price to do this. Anthony's taking 10% off the order. You give him the full list, he'll bag and board all the books at no extra cost. He'll take 10% off the order, and he'll send it out to you. If that's what you want to do, give Anthony a call at 845-233-4234. That's 845-233-4234, or email him at alternatives2@aol.com. They have comics, cards, toys, and every weekend they have card tournaments, so kind of Pokemon, Magic. Get in touch with Anthony, and he will give you the schedule. All right, Clifford. Clifford's going to show you this wonderful, wonderful Sunday lineup that we're buying. Yeah, we'll do that after this part right here.
The Comic Community Sunday lineup from morning coffee to late night market conversations begins at 9:30 a.m. with Comics and Coffee with me, featuring the
Clifford, you're up to 64, huh?
Yes, and that's just Comics and Coffee. You know, I should have just kept the Comics and Coffee straight through, just so I could add the numbers up. At 10:45, it was Comic Book Church with Bleecker Street. At 2:30 p.m., the Swap Stop with still only 35 cents, or still 35C. At 5 p.m., you've joined us, the Council of Comics, part 2 of my ROMCOM trilogy. Tonight, we're doing The Big Stick. At 6 p.m., you can join Matt at Heroes for Hire Club for his Sunday Super Show Extravaganza with new Comic Book Day previews. At 7 p.m., Katie has got Kicking It with K-Pop. Set the Hook is the Kickstarter / funding project for this week that she has wonderful guests coming to the show to talk about. Sorry. I have comic issues at 7 p.m. with EJ the Collector, Secrets to Going Fast, and look forward to seeing us there next Sunday. At 8:30 p.m., you can join Mark at the Legion of Comics at week's end. You can tell it's a real monsterverse this week. And at 9:30 p.m., actually it's 9 p.m. I'm getting everything wrong. At 9 p.m., you can join me over on Black Crown Comics for the weekly comic book wrap-up. I should get this better in the future, and I blew it. All right, so there we go, 9 p.m., folks. And that is the Sunday Comic Book Community lineup. I hope you guys have been enjoying. And if anybody wants to join, reach out to me on Instagram.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir.
Sam, are you there?
Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time.
Do we want to pick it now before he comes back?
Wait for my internet to catch up. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so the choices are
You heard?
horror, romance,
You heard me?
Huh?
Yeah.
Horror, romance, comedy,
No, go ahead, sorry.
animation, adventure, war, historical, courtroom or legal, Western, drama, and thriller.
One more time. Can you read it one more
All right.
time?
Horror, romance, comedy, animation, adventure, war, historical, courtroom or legal, Western, drama, and thriller.
I am going to go with anime.
Well,
Animation.
animation.
you said, right? Animation.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do you want, Phil?
animation.
Or Cliff.
I'll go with war.
Okay. Cliff.
Courtroom.
Courtroom. And I will go. Let's see. What's something that Steve is on? I'll go Western because we haven't done enough Westerns. I don't think.
Have we?
We've only done like 4, I think. Altogether.
We have done some westerns.
I'm just like, ah.
Animation. Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Let her rip.
Remember, don't get all excited because it'll tell you what the winner is when it pops up. War. War.
Wow. Okay.
Oh boy, this poor guy.
We go from touchy feely to war.
What is it
Right.
good for?
Yeah.
Absolutely
There you
nothing.
go.
I love
That's
the
my
war.
wife.
So, Bizzle, you are aware that you have a war trilogy to put together.
That's easy. I got you.
There's 2 I can think of off the top of my head that are great.
Me too.
I love the smell of napalm in the.
But I'm not gonna,
That's not one of them, but that one's good.
I'm not about to.
That's not one of them.
I'll be right back.
All right.
You just left.
Come on.
Gentlemen, I'm
I forgot my
sorry for
fork.
the horrible Spectrum service. But let's get into our movie this week. We are in the second week of Clifford's ROMCOM trilogy, and we are doing The Big Sick, ladies and gentlemen. Came out in 2017. Pakistani-born comedian Kumail Nanjiani and grad student Emily Gardner fall in love but struggle as their cultures clash. When Emily contracts a mysterious illness, Kumail finds himself forced to face his feisty parents, his family's expectations, and his true feelings. It's directed by Michael Showalter, writers Emily Gordon and Kumail Nanjiani, starring Kumail Nanjiani, Zoe Kazan, and Holly Hunter. And Clifford, since this is your movie, you may begin.
Oh man. Well, I have so much to say. First of all, I love that it's partially based on the story of him and his. Oh my God, is she his former wife now?
No, they're still married. I looked it up.
Oh, thank God.
And
All
No,
right.
they're still
Emily
married.
Gordon's
Check that.
Emily Gordon is his wife. They wrote it together.
Yeah, no, they did write together, which is great. There are certain things in this movie that absolutely came from a place of truth.
Mhm.
Like, the moments that are anti-formula, you could tell were like from their life, which I really enjoyed. But Kumail is Pakistani American, growing up in Chicago, falls in love with Emily, a white American graduate student. He has all this cultural expectation stuff that he's keeping on the low from Emily, even though he is falling in love with her, right? And his parents keep trying to set him up with all these girls because they want him to go into an arranged marriage. And then Emily actually gets very sick with something extremely difficult to diagnose. And her parents show up. And then we spend a lot of the movie with Kumail and her parents as they struggle to figure out what is going on with Emily and what terrible decisions they have to make medically, and where that journey takes us, and it forces him to have to do some growing up I mean, there's all sorts of great stuff going on here. I hope I'm doing this justice without giving it all away all at once.
Yeah.
That's a really good synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Ray Romano in this movie. He felt like someone's body that would show, because like he's very standoffish at the beginning, and after like a day or two, he's like, "Look, this guy's really trying. We shouldn't give him as much crap as we give him." But you got to what you failed to you admitted from your synopsis was he told her he didn't want to. He made up some excuse not to meet her parents, so now he's forced to.
Right? No, he's forced to in the most it's like
Yes.
just the most horrible way, right? And definitely I was getting vibes like I was like, okay, I think this actually happened to them.
I'm sure.
You
I
know?
also think the part where the doctor says to him, "You're her husband, right?" Like 3 times. I almost guarantee that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're not talking to you.
Right.
I kind of like, what? It's just because I wondered that too, and then I was like, but like I work in the medical field, and it's like the type of shady thing, like it's almost like the hospital doesn't want the fault of
No, they
performing
do
this
not want the
procedure. So if
They
we
do
could
not.
pass off the fault of performing this procedure off, we could perform the procedure. Like,
Right.
and I could almost see that like slowly get something in that like situation getting pencil whipped through that way.
Yeah.
It's like it's horrible to say, and like but I could almost like I had to think about that too, and I was like, that's almost a green shirt moment, and I was like, and like I could almost also see it going through and happening, like we're looking to just cover our butt.
Because they're going to bill it anyway, and the insurance company's getting paid no matter what. It's
Yeah, the insurance company is getting paid no matter what. It's whether the hospital would get paid for it.
And the hospital's own liability. The hospital can be like, this gentleman lied to us the entire time, saying he was her husband.
Yeah.
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 But at the
That was
same
like,
time, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because clearly in the hospital they were trying to help him, but at the same time they were like, also, we don't want this responsibility. So it was like, hey, we're off the hook and you get to stay here and freaking talk to her.
Yeah.
By the way, I never dreamed I was gonna love these two together so much, and here it is. Freaking Holly Hunter and Ray Romano. I really enjoyed them.
I thought they glossed over the fact that he had told the doctor that she had the ankle injury, and that's kind of how they figured out what was going on. I thought that should have been a bigger moment.
No, I think it was a big moment, and I know they got time to know him, but as parents, they kept inviting him, even though her memory did not allow her to experience or understand.
That's not it. But the doctor says to him, because you told us about that ankle injury.
Well, what he did was he told the nurse. The nurse is the real hero of the story.
Be that as it may, what I'm
nurse.
saying is he never got it really a whole. I don't think he got enough credit for that, because that's really what broke them figuring out what was going on. They're throwing everything at it, and they couldn't figure out what it was, and they're like, "Oh, that happened. Oh, it's got to be this." Then.
But I felt the revelation, his revelation, and the ankle led to part of them wanting to stay involved with him. Like, oh, our daughter's alive because this guy stuck around and provided life-saving information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, too, as a parent, when she's trying to move her to what's considered the best hospital in the area, I can't fault her.
Nope.
If it's not working where you're at, yeah, you're risking stuff, but maybe, there's a reason why they're number one.
Exactly. And it's so funny because we live in this day and age where everyone's like, no, don't move them. And it's like, let me tell you something. This is just your kid.
Right. I felt that the scenes backstage too with all the comedians were that felt like, let me write down stuff that has been said to me.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But I also enjoyed how organic his friendships were.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like this, they really did a nice job of, it's a movie and it's a little bit of our life, and the tone like connected. Yeah. It's not like when he did the stand-up, you felt like you were in a different movie. You very much felt you were in the same movie.
Oh yeah.
you know, and I feel other movies have kind of messed that up, you know, where this one just, I felt like totally everything connected and agreed.
Well, that'll be curious because I still want to see that Will Arnett movie, but I'm waiting for it to go to streaming because it's a similar thing, and I'm wondering if they, like you're saying, whether it's organic or it just feels like, okay, well, now we got to throw some stand up in here.
Yeah, and again, there are movies that have done it well in the past, but but this was one when this first came out. It was an Amazon release, right? And it was like limited theater release. And I saw it in the limited theater release, and I was like, "Oh my god, I actually like this movie a lot."
I loved his father too. I thought his father was.
His father is actually the father from Bend It with Beckham. Bend It with Beckham.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Mario pointed that out. And the mother is the mother from Miss Marvel.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah. The conversation he has as he's leaving with the father, I almost started crying a couple times. That was 100%. I don't even know. Like, again, that felt real too, where he's like, look, I'm not allowed to hug you, but it was almost like I want to, but your mother's watching me and it's not worth it for me right now. But know that the only reason I'm out here is because I love you, but I have to go home with her.
But I like how she came around too. We are not talking to you. Here is your favorite food.
Yes.
With
extra potatoes, no less, the way you like
with
it.
Extra potatoes.
Yeah, exactly. It just happens to be exactly the way you like it.
Yeah.
I like when he comes into the dinner table. He's like, "I'm not letting you kick me out of this family," and he wrote the cards and stuff.
Well, there's a by parliamentary procedure you can't because it's not a unanimous vote.
Yeah. So that was good. But that's also, like we were talking about Bridgerton before, that some old cultures, like they do this, like they don't care how much, they just care about the culture of it. And I'm like, there has to come a point where the culture just stops.
No,
you know what I mean?
It's worse than culture. It's about status.
Status as well. Yeah, status and culture.
Now wait. Now in this movie it is the culture. Let me be clear. But in the world of Bridgerton and the world of our actual history, it has always been about power and status, and Bridgerton plays off of that and a little bit of culture. This one is absolutely about a culture, right? Like, hey, this is how your parents fell in love. This is how your grandparents fell in love. This is how it goes. This has been proven to work. So like that's the story we're getting here. But it is funny because all of these things are arranged marriages, right? All the things we're talking about involve arranged marriage. Oh, so I really enjoy their love story. I think their love story is really cute, really great.
The part where she wakes up at 3 a.m. and doesn't want to tell him she has to go take a shit, so she's trying to make up every excuse not to tell him. I was howling when she finally told me. I was crying laughing.
That part confused me though, because he waited outside. Where was he going to the bed? Was that her apartment?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because why would he wait outside and if his own apartment when his roommate is still right there on the couch?
Because she doesn't want him to listen to it?
Probably.
But the roommate's right there. She mentions the roommate being right there, and that was a problem. So that part confused me a little bit.
But overall, I get it with the like. I don't want to tell you.
That made me. I was howling. That made me laugh. I'm like, yeah, that's 100%. That's believable.
Listen, man. Sometimes you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
I think if the roommate's not on the couch, she probably does. I also love
you gotta let it go.
You don't have any matches and you don't have any spray. Who doesn't have those?
That could be one of the defining moments whether they love you or not.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
Let's find out right now.
Wild statement. That is a wild statement.
Steven, that's a wild statement. That's a wild statement, but you know there's a part of you that understands.
What's that line where Garth says, "What do you do when you see this amazing woman? You think you're gonna hurl?" And he's like, "Hurl. If she bolts, it was never meant to be. But if you blow chunks and she comes back, it's true love."
Yeah.
All right, let's get into golden ticket time, ladies and gentlemen. Green Shirt Guy is going to ask 3 questions. You guys out there in the audience will get a chance to answer and win a golden ticket, which is good for 1 duck and a subscriber giveaway. Any subscriber giveaway that you would like. All right. First question, Green Shirt Guy.
All right, so I only have 4 because I actually kind of got into this movie, so I stopped paying attention to stuff. Well, not completely, but
What?
since it's your movie, I'll let you pick first. Your choices are pop culture, film, sports, and marriage.
Marriage.
Okay. What movie did Camille's parents go to see on their first date? And I want the name, not just. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out. It sounded like it wasn't.
What movie did the parents go on their first date?
Get it, Joe?
Joe probably already has because he Googled it.
I was gonna say this one's not incredibly hard.
What movie did the parents go see on their first date? In the comments section. I don't have anything yet. Oh, I took that down. What movie did the parents go see on their first date? I'm going to give you 15 seconds out there. 15, 14, 13, 12. Oh, do I have a timer on?
It's kind of an interesting thing, too, because if you remember, no, so not The Sound of Music. Remember, I think she asked him, well, what did they go see? And he's like, I never asked.
But it's such a good answer. It's such a good answer.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No mas. Okay, Green Shirt Guy, what was it?
So the answer is Sata Pesata.
Sata Pesata. All right, question number 2.
All right, who wants to pick?
All right, what was the choices?
Choices are pop culture, film, and sports.
We'll go with sports.
All right, what number is on the Brothers Cubs jersey?
I think Sam almost showed it too. I'm not even gonna lie.
What number is on the Brothers Cubs jersey? What number is on the Brothers Cubs jersey? Give you 15 seconds on that. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 12, says the Adventurous Joe.
Nope.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. What's the number, Green Shirt Guy?
It's a trick question. There is no number on the back of his jersey.
Oh, the trickery.
Nice.
All right, third
One of those
question.
bootleg jerseys.
Yep. All right, yeah, and then I'll let you pick, Sam. Pop culture or film?
Pop culture.
Pop culture. What episode of Knight Rider did they get in Pakistan?
Oh, I remember that one. Get in Pakistan. What episode of Knight Rider did they get in Pakistan? What episode of Knight Rider did they get in Pakistan? I'm going to give you 20 seconds. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Could we go with no golden tickets today? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, to be clear, you're talking about the number episode, right?
Yes.
To be clear, he's talking about the number episode. Which
and
number
he says
episode?
it specifically in the film.
Yeah, I'll give you 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello there, Omnibo. 3, 2, 1, 13, 17, no, 3, 2, 1, and Joffrey getting it in there in the last moment. Good
He is
job, Joffrey Castro. You got yourself a golden ticket, my friend. Good job. All right.
I got an extra
We'll do the last
question.
one for fun.
I was interested.
Good.
What American film is Sata Pesata based on?
That's a great question. I don't
I
think
don't remember what it was based on.
They don't talk about it in the movie, and that movie is memed here a lot. But it is actually based on Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
No, well, okay.
Oh,
Makes
okay.
sense.
All right.
You want to do the last one?
Yeah, just fun. Go ahead.
All right. What is the Vincent Price movie that Kumail shows Emily at the beginning of the movie?
I've heard the name of it.
Anyone I guess?
No. What do you got?
Dr. Phoebes, Dr. Fives, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. I'll start it off here. I enjoyed this movie. I liked the way they ended up being broken up, but because of some like tragedy, kind of gets brought back in it again, and eventually, like, I didn't know the ending of this story. Like, I know it was a true story, but I didn't know if she died or if she lived.
Oh.
And Kamaria didn't know either. So we're like, oh my God, wouldn't that be horrible if she dies? So it did give me that drama feeling. And then when she was like when he was walking to the room, I was like, babe, we're about to find out if she's dead or not. And then she was alive. It was a good touching feeling.
There's way too much time left in the movie for her to be dead, though.
Well,
Yeah, but
that's the thing of a movie. You don't know where it's gonna go. You know what I mean? Like, but when she also, like, he was so happy to see her, and she was like, leave. Like,
what are you doing here?
Yeah, like, get out of here. And his facial expression, I was like, oh, okay. So this is a really good movie. I'm gonna give this movie a 7.5.
Oh, we have a bone of contention from Adventurous Joe in the chat.
Joe, what he's talking about with episode 2 is in his comedy thing. He mentions that they just got episode 2
at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
Says
at the beginning of the
2.
thing. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5. See, Bizzle, just in time. Your number, sir.
Oh, I've been here. I've just been eating.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not about to, show people me shoving food in my mouth. And hear it. That's disgusting. That's the most disgusting noise I ever hear in my life. Somebody eating over the phone. Anyways, I did enjoy this. I did enjoy this film. Me and my fiance, we both watch it because ROMCOM. Gotta watch it with your significant other.
You're gonna be like that, man. You can cuddle up with me on the couch.
I'm sorry. Man, if you stayed down the street from me, most definitely me stroking your beard like as we watch it.
Whoa! I thought I had to worry about this.
Which beard?
I gotta worry about this with you guys.
Hey, yo, it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna agree with Sam. I will give this also a 7.5. I just like movies like don't take themselves too seriously, but still have some seriousness to it with the gravity of what's going on. That's basically how I don't know about you guys, but that's basically how my life is. Is like I could take it seriously and be miserable, or add some comedy spice to it, so that way it won't be as bad. But yeah, like I said before, I give this movie a 7.5.
All right, Phil.
I am also going to give this movie a 7.5. I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a good romance story and a good comedy. There were some like laughed out loud moments here and there throughout the movie. And I liked the movie. I enjoyed it. But it didn't quite get to that 8, 8 and above threshold for me. So 7.5 though. 7.5, good score.
All right. Green sugar.
So for those of you who don't know, am a sucker for rom-coms. I love rom-coms. I'm a softie, whatever. I loved this movie. I really did. There was a lot of little parts in it. I thought Ray Romano was great. I usually don't like Holly Hunter, but that scene where she comes out of the room and she's having that conversation with Kumail, and he says, "Well, there's something about not seeing each other again." And she's like, she's got his hand in her face, and she goes, or his face in her hands, and she says, "I hope that's not the case," and kind of looks at him like she's even finally come around to him. That got me. The scene with the father in the street got me. And I would have gone maybe not as high as I'm going to give it initially. I probably would have given it like an 8, but that final scene in the club got me. So a rom-com for me loses points if they don't get together at the end. And even if it can be a silly reason why they get together at the end, they have to get, because I see enough people break up in real life. I don't need to see that in my movies. And there was a couple little things where they were looking at you. I'm like, that rang true for me. So I'm going to give an 8.75.
Ooh.
8.75. Okay. And Clifford?
Well, I mean, obviously, I picked this film and I was like, oh, I'm just going to go see this because it's a limited Amazon thing. And then I left that theater like crying, laughing, going, oh my God, this movie just touched me. And it still moves me. And I can't believe that Green Shirt Guy and I should agree on so many things at once, but everything he said is true about this movie. I was moved by both sets of parents. I love the relationship they had. Like C. Bizzle said, the movie knew exactly when to and when not to take itself seriously. So yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I thought the cast was great, and and just I don't know, it just hit home. It still gives me all the tingles. I'm giving it 8.5.
8.5. That gives it a 7.95. We are above the IMDb. Just missing that 8-point mark, but that is fine. What do you guys think out there? Let us know in the comments what you give this movie. Next week, we are finishing out Cliff's trilogy, ROMCOM, and Clifford has selected Happiest Season. Happiest Season.
I'm sorry, Cliff. I hate this movie.
I have not seen this
Why
movie.
do you hate this?
I just don't like it.
Together.
Watch it again. I just don't like it at all. I'm sorry.
I
try
have
to
not
do
seen
it.
this yet. Huh?
Sam, do you get my message
What message? Hold
on Facebook?
on. Okay.
Let me tell you.
Does that count? I guess it counts as okay. Yeah, we'll talk.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Right.
does. You talking about? Are you talking about the last one?
Yeah.
It does.
I was so
It does.
upset with myself. I was so upset with myself for not choosing Boomerang.
Oh yeah, Boomerang
Yeah.
has been a good one.
Yeah, Boomerang would have been good.
But on the other hand, I'm still gonna stand by this movie. I'm still standing by it. There's several things about this movie that I like, and we'll get into it next week. Also,
right.
It's the first time that what's this girl's name? Kristen Stewart?
Yes.
Right? It's the first time I ever watched something with her that didn't make me want to vomit. And I was like, oh my God, what is she?
I wish I could say the same.
I'm so sorry.
I love you, Cliff, and I've enjoyed the first two, but I'll try to be kind with the third. And I did not like this when I saw it.
I'm hoping some of the highlights, like the fantasy writer's sister, will lift it up for you.
Let's not say too much. Let's wait till next week. All right, next week is Happiest Season. Make sure you watch it. 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific next Sunday. Tomorrow night is episode 183 of New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week. We got a new March giveaway. By the way, giveaway winners, Comiverse and Joe, your things have been sent out. So be expecting them. Tomorrow night, we got to go over a brand new Wolverine issue. Jimenez Batman, Shadow Mall's coming out, and the beginning and the end of the Avengers ongoing for this iteration anyway. But we'll go over all the new books. What happened?
Did I hit again?
Somewhat. Some not you not did. If we're saying like super like good spec, like it's over like $20 maybe. Yeah, you did good. You did good. But we got to see for next year. Plus, also, like that's not up here right now. Big Book Nectar is coming out, so we'll talk about that as well. It's tomorrow night, 8 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific. New keys and hot comics of the week. Make sure you tune in for that. On Wednesday is the Council of Comics Live, episode 42. We'll put our live link in the chat. You can come join us on the show at 8 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll go over FOC. We'll do quiz. We'll give you guys chances to do ducks. We'll do shakers. And so forth. So come on through and join us for that. On Thursdays, Fill in the Blanks, episode number 26. And they are doing Spawn, ladies and gentlemen. Spawn. 7 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you tune in for that amazing, amazing show. Then we have a couple videos that are out already. Video Games with Joey, episode 3 is out. Go check that out. Joey's going over the Bloody Roar series of video games. Joey's really loving this series. Can't wait to. There's more stuff coming. It's been scheduled, so check it out. Video Games with Joey is a great series. Check that out. New Comic Book Day from last week is up, so go check that out. And Quiz Show Film Review is also up. Go check that out. And Graded Books with Anthony, episode number 3 is also out, so go check that out as well. Anthony showing off some of the new graded books that have come in. All right, it's time to spin for the last duck and get y'all out of here. So you got Scream 7. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds on the clock. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, draw. All right, who's gonna get the last duck of the night? For the March giveaway, the Adventurous Joe.
Of course.
Nice.
All right. That is our show, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. Help us out with the algorithm. Next time you'll see us is tomorrow night, 8 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll go over all the new books, new keys coming out, and give you more chances to win ducks. All right? So, for myself, for C. Bizzle, for Phil, for Green Shirt Guy, for Clifford, and the rest of the Council of Comics, we love you. God bless you. Be safe out there, and we will see you next time.
Make the brightest day. Where are the heroes?